Welcome back to part 3 of Cookie Clicker. As you can see, we're already back here with 210 million overnight. So, we don't have much to go until we get 330 million, which is kind of crazy to think about that our goal for this video was to get that, and we're already kind of there. Not really. We're more than halfway. Halfway would be 115 million. Nope, that's not right. You get the point, though. But we're still more than halfway there. It's going to take a minute. We could buy more temples. We could also buy the temple upgrade for twice as efficient. I think, hear me out, we do that. We should do that. What do banks make right now? No, we're gonna buy this. I know I just spent so much of our money, but now this one temple alone makes 15,000. Still less than our banks, but it's still more money. And if we just buy some of these upgrades, we should be making more money. Enhancer, purchase 20 upgrades. So, honestly then, I know I just spent all of our money down the drain, and that's a sad sight to see, but it is worth it because hopefully soon we will be able to make it all back. That's what I'm hoping, because as you saw, we were only making 600 something cookies a click. I purchased that upgrade, a few upgrades, and now we're making 1,200, so we basically doubled every click, and we're making 62,000 cookies a second. Let's just see. We could try to get some more factories. 1.399. There we go. So now I'm at 63,000 cookies. So temples are really good because they make 15,000 cookies per one. So if we could just get up to 23 million again, we would have 30,000 cookies. We'd almost be making 100,000 cookies. If we could get 2 more temples, we'd almost be making 100,000 cookies, because obviously 15,000 plus 63,000 is only 78,000. So we would need 2, and that's probably about 50 million. I'm just going to guess around there, which is crazy because we only have 2. Only have 2, now 3. It's pretty early in the morning, actually. It's just now 9 o'clock. So I really have no stories to tell, so this might not be an interesting video, which I apologize for. The only thing I have to talk about right now is I went over to my girlfriend's house and watched her cats for a while. Gave them water, new water, refilled their food bowls, pet them, gave them treats, and we just hung out there. And then I was there for 20 minutes hanging out with them. But that's all I've done today, really. So I recorded a TikTok. I have a series on my personal TikTok about me playing Crossy Road every day. So I recorded that video. After I record this YouTube video, I'm going to record my other TikTok of me practicing for college, because I haven't done that yet, because like I said, it's very early in the morning and I don't want to annoy my upstairs neighbors with a loud saxophone. I'm sure they're already pretty annoyed at it because I get pretty loud. So I'm probably going to wait until about 10 or 11 just to make sure everyone's had time to get up and they've been up, because I don't want to rudely awaken someone with that. I'd be pretty mad if someone did that to me. So we're just going to wait until that time. Ooh, that was really good, actually. So what is this one? 6.5 million, and factories are more efficient. We could do that. I said 6.5? Yeah. See, these are already getting way better. We're making 70,000 cookies. How much do banks make? 2,000. There's a bank upgrade in here for 70 million, where they'd be making a lot more. So if they're twice as efficient, I mean making 4,000 each, basically 5,000, I guess. And that number down there would be more like 45,000 cookies. That'd be awesome. So we'd gain an additional like 22,000 just right there. But that was a big area for an upgrade, so I don't know. Like 70 million is kind of a lot. That one, I don't. Golden cookies appear twice as often. That's so good. Like I feel like we've gotten a decent amount of golden cookies so far. Oh, but you can already see our upgrades are stacking up. We've got 24 out of 716. Wow, that's a lot of upgrades. Achievements, we got 27 out of 622. I just don't know how there's that many achievements. I don't know how big this game is. Like, I don't see how it's that big. But that's, like, crazy that it is. As you can see, we've clicked 7 golden cookies. So, my guess, since, like, you know, you always see the slot machines and stuff, 777, that's the lucky number. My guess is that after 77 cookies, we might get another one. And then 770, but I don't know. That seems like huge gaps for me. So, I have no idea what it could be. I don't know why we just now got to purchase 20 upgrades when we have 24 upgrades. But it's okay. As you can see, we're making 86,000 cookies a second. If we tried to buy 10 of something, what would that cost? That's actually not as bad as I thought for 10 farms. Not at all, no. The more clicks per second, the more milk you have. So you gain more clicks per second. Or is that, oh, that's cookies per second. I'm stupid. Gain more cookies per second, the more milk you have. And we have a bunch of milk, and it's chocolate. I don't know when our next upgrade is for the milk, because we got that for 25 achievements. I don't know if the next one's at 30, or if the next one's also at 25, because you get starter milk from basically, I think, 1. So I have no idea. But as you can see, we are gaining millions of cookies pretty fast now. Like, we went from like 50,000 cookies to 86,000. I think we can get to 100,000 pretty soon. Not gonna lie though, that is looking very unachievable today. Like, at the beginning of the episode, if I would have just let it sit there, I mean, it would have been achievable, but it would have been really boring. So I apologize if we're not able to get that, because I just spent our money at the beginning. But it's alright, because we'll get it eventually, and we can buy one of these cats now. So look at our click per second, 1,700. What is it now? 1,900, and we're making 95,000 cookies now. So we're making about 100,000 cookies a second. So after 10 seconds is a million. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. If we can get it up to above 100,000, I could do the math a bit easier. I'm not trying to figure it out right now. I'm also, apparently, when it comes to this game, not good at math at all. So I'm just going to kind of stop with the math, because it's just not right all the time. Ever. But as you can see, we're almost at an oatmeal raisin. I hate oatmeal raisin cookies. If you like them, that's on you. That's cool for you. They're really the only cookies I like are, I like Snickerdoodle, where I would eat a white chocolate chip, and then milk chocolate chip. Double chocolate chip I would like. Yeah, that sounds good. Snickerdoodle sugar cookies, I like those. Sugar cookies. Plain cookies. What would a plain cookie be? Just cookie dough. I feel like that's just a sugar cookie. I don't know. Not a cookie expert. But we can almost buy oatmeal raisin. Or we could buy this. So that got us about an extra 1,000. I think we should have bought the golden finger. I don't know what it's called. Million fingers. And it multiplies the gain from 1,000 fingers by 5. And the gain from 1,000 fingers, I believe, is a multiplier of this by 5. Oh, by 0.1. Okay. So, hopefully, you know, it's pretty good. My cat's right here next to me. She's messing with stuff. Maybe she'll meow. I don't know if you heard that. She just meowed. But, yeah, she's been hanging out with me. She was waiting for me to get home this morning. She was waiting for me at the door. I think she got out this morning because I heard my dad. He woke me up. He opened the door to put the trash outside. And I think she got out because he said my name. And I was still waking up. So I didn't get up. But I think he managed to get her back in. So, good thing she didn't run away. We can buy 10 farms if we want. We could buy 10 cursors too. I think that's kind of a waste of money, but I might just do it for the joke. Maybe we save up for this real quick and then we buy. Oh, but you can see now, Wizard Tower. That's what it is. I already knew that. I don't know what the next two things are. They look kind of weird. One looks like a rocket ship, and one looks like a Santa bag. That kind of is what it looks like. It looks like Santa's bag. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, we could buy 10 mines too, though. I think this will do good. Yeah, that put us above 100,000 cookies a second. So now, if we just let it sit here, every 10 seconds is 1,000,000 cookies, which is good. Which means every minute we're making 60 million, which is nice. 60 million cookies a minute. My TV, oh, it turned off, okay. That's pretty good. 2 minutes is 120 million. 3 minutes is 180. 4 minutes is 240. 5 minutes is 300 million. So if we waited 6 minutes, I believe we would have... Yeah, we would have enough for that if we waited 6 minutes. But that's kind of a long time. And I have nothing to talk about to wait 6 minutes. And I don't even know if I did that math right. But I think I did. Oh, I don't think I did. No, I did not. Well, oh, every 6 minutes, or every minute is 6 million. Sorry. Which essentially, I think that would make our 3 minutes, or our 6 minutes, an hour. So, I totally did that wrong. See? What did I say? Can't do math when it comes to this game for some reason. Yeah, cannot do math. I don't even know how I managed to screw that up, because obviously, if we made 60 million cookies in a minute, we are making 1,000,000 cookies a second. So, I'm an idiot. But it's alright. At least this time I realized I'm an idiot. So, we're not going to wait here an hour. Ooh, look at that. There we go. This should get us a lot of money. Definitely not enough for, we're going to do that just to make more money. But that's definitely not going to be enough time to get a wizard tower. So I'm just going to spend all this time clicking really fast and trying to get, what are they? The temples. And we're going to try to get a lot of temples just so we can get more money quicker. Because obviously the more money, the more better. That may not... Wow, I cannot speak. It's too early. I'm tired. I woke up at 6:30. That's only my fault, though. I have myself to blame. But it's alright. Man, grandmas are cheap for some reason. As you can see, with this upgrade, we're making about 1,000,000 cookies a second. Which is really good, because we can get a lot of clicks in. If we just click really fast, we might be able to get another temple soon. But I don't know if we can do it. We might be able to just barely make it there, and if not, we'll just be able to get it soon after the upgrade's over. We're not going to get it, but we can get to it soon after this upgrade. It's only... it's only going to be a few more million. So, there we go. We can get it right now. And that's an extra 17,000. Look at that. We went from making 50,000 cookies a second from the beginning of this video, I believe, to making 167,000 cookies. That's 1 point. I need to do this math right. I'm not even going to do this math because I don't feel like messing up. But as you can see, we've baked 10 million, wow, cookies just from clicking. That's kind of crazy. So, I mean, if we could make 200,000 cookies a second, I believe that cuts our 60 minutes in half. Just because we doubled the amount of cookies we're making. But also, again, apparently I'm not very good at math when it comes to this game. So I'm not going to trust myself. And if we could get banks to be twice as efficient, that's another 28,000. And let's see how much that costs. 70 million. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna keep saving up for temples, because temples do good, but I don't know though. 70 million could basically buy us 2 temples, but it could buy us a bank upgrade, and the bank upgrade would be better, I believe. Well, here's the math on that, kind of. Trust me on this one. It's about 18,000 cookies per temple. That's 36,000 cookies for 2 temples. Whereas if we bought this bank upgrade for 70 million instead of 2 temples, we would be making only 28,000. So that's like 6,000 less. That's like 8,000 less cookies than we would be making if we just bought 2 temples. But we could buy more banks shortly after we buy the bank upgrade, making the banks more valuable. So I don't know what we should do here. If we should wait 70 million and buy that, or if we should just buy more temples when we can, or if we should just... What does the peanut butter cookie do? Cookie production multiplier plus 2%. Is that this? I don't know what that means. What is 2% of 167,000? I hope that's what that means. Because if that's what that means, then we're just going to buy that real quick too. That'd give us an extra 3,000 something cookies, I think. Well, that's pretty good because that puts us at 170,000. So I don't know if we should do that. It's 50 million, and that's only 20 million away from the bank upgrade. So I don't know which one we should do. I'm thinking we should just... Well, here's the thing. We should buy... I'm thinking we should buy a bank, put us at that 170 mark. Like that. So we're at 170,000 now. And we were just at 34 million something. So we didn't lose much. And we can just buy whatever now you feel. How much does it cost for 10 cursors now? We could still buy that. That's kind of crazy that we could still buy that, because they get expensive. We're also pretty close. Oh, so 75 only fills out about half of this circle, it looks like. So that tells me 150 is probably a max full circle. And every time I keep forgetting, I have no idea how long I've been recording. I keep forgetting to start a stopwatch for this. So I know how long I've been recording. But every time, without fail, I forget. I get caught up in just wanting to start playing. So, here we are. But it's alright, because it doesn't really matter. I'm having fun. Because every time I do this, like yesterday's, I did not think I was recording for 42 minutes. I thought yesterday's was shorter than episode 1, but it wasn't. I didn't know how it was longer by like 3 minutes. But it's fine. Because we are just working on getting... Ooh, we have 50 million. We could buy that if we wanted to. So, I might just... I think we'll wait for 20 million and buy the bank upgrade, because that should put us close to 200,000. And then a few purchases off, or a few more purchases after that, one upgrade should put us into 200,000. So that's pretty darn good, especially for only episode 3. We went from 50,000 to 200,000. We made 4 times the amount from the start. I believe I know I did that right. So yeah, I'm also very hungry. There's nothing to eat here. Kind of scared to cook anything. I have cup noodles over there. Might eat some of those after this, or maybe I'll just go make those now, come back when this is ready, and join y'all when I'm back. But at the same time, we're only 7 million away, so I think I'll just wait until we get this. So here we go. We're only 5 million away. It's kind of crazy how much we're actually making. Like, you don't realize how much you're making now until like you have to start a new game and you make nothing. Like right now we're making so much money, but in the beginning we were making like nothing, and even back then nothing felt like a lot because we didn't have anything. So it's just kind of crazy that even though we're making so much now, it just feels like we're not, because of how expensive everything is. So that's just, it's kind of crazy to realize that we're still making so much. It's just not as useful. Like, it definitely is useful, but it's just not like as useful as it used to be. But as you see, we're making 200,000 cookies a second. That's 1 million cookies in 5 seconds. Plus, on top of that, I'm clicking and I get 4,000 cookies. So we're doing really good. We'll buy another temple here shortly, I believe. So now, let me see if I can do this math right. So if every 5 seconds we make 1 million cookies, every 10 seconds we make 2 million, so every minute we make, I want to say 30 million, but I don't think that's right. But is it 30 million? I feel like it is, but I don't know. Because like I said, for 60 million, we would have had to have been making 1 million a second. So I believe for 30 million, we would have needed 500,000 a second. So it might be, it's around like 12 million, I think, per minute. I think. Don't quote me on that. So, let's see. How long does it take for us to get 6 million cookies? Every 5 seconds is 1 million. That means 10 seconds, 1 million, 20, 2, 30. Wait. 10 million is, or 10 seconds is 2 million. Yes. Yeah. So that means 20 seconds is 4 million. 30 seconds is 6 million. So every 30 seconds we're making 6 million, so every minute we're making about 12 million. That math took forever. I need to learn to quit doing that. I even said it multiple times already that I suck at math. But there we go. We got our answer. In about a minute, we make 12 million cookies. That was a headache. I gave myself a headache trying to figure that out, and I bet I sound really dumb. But it's alright. Because, well, I mean, what else am I going to do? I got nothing to talk about. Might as well try to figure out the math. I did find out there's a way I could do a face cam for this, which is really interesting, actually. Like, I don't know how I would do that, but I in OBS Studio, my laptop has a camera, and I can set up for it to capture from that too as well, so you could see my face. That'd be cool. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that. At least not now. Because, well, you don't need to see me to play the game. It's more about just watching the game and just listening to me yap. But this is more, these videos I understand are more video type to where you would just fall asleep listening to and not actually watch it. And that's understandable. I do that a lot. I usually put on a stream like of at least that's 4 hours long, and I'll just fall asleep to that. I'll watch up maybe 50 minutes of it and I fall asleep. So there's nothing wrong with absolutely just clicking on this and falling asleep to it, because I probably would do the same. Because it's not the most interesting thing in the world, and I know that. But exciting news, me and my dad last night recorded our first video. All I have to do is I need a USB flash drive, because my extended storage device does not let me store videos on it. It's not formatted correctly, and I can't format it correctly because I don't want to lose what's on it currently. So I need a USB flash drive to store videos and transfer them to my laptop and get them off his Xbox too. And then I can edit them together, and then we'll have one video. That one video in total, let's see, my 2 clips, one of them was 12 minutes, one of them was 9 minutes. It just depends on how fast the game is, but we'll say an average game is about 15 minutes. So with 4 videos and an average game of 15 minutes, it'd be about an hour long, but obviously, like, there's some discrepancies with the time. So like my 2 are only 21 minutes long, and I'm basing his off of, he accidentally started recording a little bit through a game, so his should be a little shorter, maybe 8 minutes long, and then the other one's maybe 10, so that's 18 plus 21, that's 39. So they should be about 40 minutes. I mean, we can cut some parts out too, like loading into a game, but we're talking pretty much the whole time, so I don't know how much we'll cut out, because we're talking. Like I said, I'm not more of like an edit everything out to an exciting part video type of guy. We talk constantly and we have fun. So there's really nothing to miss, because if we're not playing, we're talking. And I mean, you might want to hear that. I don't know what y'all want. I like to hear things a lot. I would like to watch full videos of people when they play games like Battle Royale games. I would love to watch like a 40-minute video, because I know a usual Warzone round on Battle Royale should take about 30 minutes. And then like if you get far into zone and it's lasting forever, those games could easily last up to 50 minutes. Like, I would love to watch a full video. Even if the person's not talking, it's just, you see more and you learn more on how to play watching from other people, and you can actually put that into your own game. If you just watch like the full length, if you only see the parts where they're fighting and stuff, like, yeah, you can learn stuff, but even when they're not fighting, you can learn how they move and what they see and what they notice on how not to like get seen out in the open, or how they travel, or what they do, what's their strategy, if they loot for money, or if they just run around trying to find people. So like, you learn a lot. And especially with just quick matching stuff on Black Ops 7, like, we could be talking about some interesting stuff. We're probably not, but like, we could be. And like, I don't want people to miss out on that because I just skip it in the video. So that's why we don't really do that. Wow, all these are super expensive. That's kind of crazy. But we're at 100 million. I yapped for a while there. This video is going to be super long. Well, I don't see us getting that today. Considering it would take us forever just to get that. So, let's just, we could easily right now get a few more temples and get a lot more, what am I trying to say? A lot more cookies, but then we lose a lot of our cookies that we already built up. How many cookies would we need? So each of these are about 18,000. 18,000 divided by 100 is like, I don't know, 6 something. We'll do it right now. We'll do the math right now on a calculator because I'm not good at it. So, why was I doing 100? Oh, because I wanted an extra 100,000. So 100,000 divided by 18,000. Oh, it's about 5.5. We would need 5.5 temples just to get an extra 100,000 cookies per second. And like, that's just not even worth it, because like 3 of those temples are already going to cost us way over 100 million. Because the next temple after this is probably going to be like 40 million. And the next one after that is probably going to be like 45, 44 million. Because they go up by a decent amount each time. Because remember, our first temple, I believe, was 20 million. And now it's gone up to 14 million and we only have 4. So, that's quite a lot. I can't tell. Did our milk go down? I don't know what that means. If it means anything, actually. So yeah, it's only been 32 minutes we've been recording. It's actually not as bad as I thought. And we're already at 150 million. That's pretty good. I think this video, I definitely want the Wizard Tower, which means I'm going to have to edit. It's shorter, because it's going to be a long one. This is probably going to be like over an hour worth of footage. Because we're only halfway to our goal, and we're 32 minutes in. Meaning if I sat here longer, it would probably be an hour. So, I can just sit here for a while. I can make me some food, and I can edit back either once my food is done or we're a little bit closer. Because I'm not just going to edit to when we're there. I'll edit to when we're closer, maybe like 290 million, and we can sit out for the rest 40 million. Or I'll do, I think 300 million would be a nice place to come back. But I'll check in every once in a while, just because I know y'all don't have to wait anything, but I do. And that would get pretty boring just sitting here by myself, not talking, because, yeah. So, I will check in for my, sanity, what? And just let y'all know what's going on. If something happens, I'll let you know how my food is. And then I'll just go back to when we, are close. So I'll see you when we're there. Maybe about, I'll probably check in on y'all at about 200 something million, and then I'll check in at 300 million, and we'll just sit out the rest of it from there. So I'll be back. I just finished my food, came back, and we had enough for the Wizard Tower. Kind of crazy. Didn't mean to take that long, but we have enough. So here we go. Bewitched have 1 Wizard Tower. And as you can see, we're making 250,000 cookies. That means each of these are probably 50-something thousand. Yeah, that's, wow. That's really good. Wow. 4 seconds, we make 1 million cookies. I mean, that's outrageous, y'all. I don't understand. I mean, I don't know if y'all quite understand. But that's crazy how far we've come. In just 3 episodes, too. I have no idea what that is again, like I said. No idea. Kind of crazy. Cost 5.1 billion cookies. but it's alright. What? Huh. I don't know what. Mute. Minimize this building. Stop. I want to unmute. Unmute. Help. Oh no. Oh well. Oh, is that how you... Well, that's cool. So I can... Oh, I didn't know you could do that. So you can mute all these. And just... Okay. So that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. My cats are going crazy right now. I think they're playing with each other. But they are just going absolutely wild. Let's see. 10 cursors, 10 million. Bottom. Easy. 10 grandmas? Why not? 10 farms? Why not? See, we have an achievement for getting 50 farms now. And that barely made us any money. I mean, it made us about 10,000 more cookies. But that just... That ain't it. That ain't it. So we could sit here for a while. Actually, I don't know why I said sit here for a while. We did what we needed to do. Video's getting kind of long. I'm going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back with tomorrow's episode. Probably. That's definitely not our goal for tomorrow. That's just kind of unrealistic. I mean, it took a while to get the wizard tower. Probably our next goal is just to get some more wizard towers. Maybe 500,000 cookies a second. I see that as being a reasonable goal. Maybe more. Don't know. That, to me, is definitely not reasonable, though. But as I said before, wow, I don't know if you can hear them. They're fighting. Well, playing fighting. But anyways, as I said before, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's episode. Goodbye.